right, I need to wash. I'm gonna go and dunk my guy in the water real quick because he stinks. I'm gonna go climbing in bed with the wife while I smell like the great outdoors. That's no good. Probably drink some of this as well while I'm dirtying it. Yeah. Clean myself off. Fully clothed, of course. Step out dripping wet. I'm clean now. Yeah. Okay. Sleep till the next day. To eat food. Fish tart. That's the last one. They're so good. We can't make those yet, I don't. Let me have a look. We need the oven, and nothing in the oven is doable until we get at least like 10,000 tech points in cooking, and we have 394. 1,500 for the breads, though. And for pies, 10,000 again. It's such a grind. We've got everything else apart from vegetable soup. Can't get those. We could make quark with the soured milk, but we don't have any animals, so there's not really much point to doing that. Porridges, rye grain makes gruel. But again, if we're gonna do rye farming, I would much rather, you know, I'd much rather the rye be used. It was rye. Let's double check. That's what I was going to double check. I think it's rye that we use to make animal feed. Over here at the workbench. Yeah, rye and oats and straw. That's right. Which we'll get from the rye and the oats anyway when we thresh them. I can always tell my extraction hut. I think they are actually bringing straw in, just a little bit of straw. Told them to do that. No, I didn't. Just told them to flat out work on getting stone because we're making stone houses. That's right. So if we're going to plot down a few more houses, what's my building limit first of all? We're at 19 out of 50. I think I could maybe plot down 4 more houses. Consider where other stuff's gonna go later. Yeah. So if we're gonna put them down, we should probably put down bigger houses. Simple house. Where are we gonna put these? I feel like one could go here maybe, opposite ours. Somewhere around here anyway. There was a place to put it, back here. What if I put it at an angle, just to kind of break up the usual... I think it's because these big rocks are in the way, and now it's because an NPC's walking through the area. Get out of there. No, the big rocks aren't in the way. What's blocking it over here? Oh, we gotta go. I just want the house to kind of eliminate these rocks. Or most of them. So we put the house there, somewhere, like that. Yeah, and then it gets rid of those bloody rocks. Which we can't... I really wish we could move these, but we can't, I don't think, unless we get a shovel. No, we can't get rid of these big rocks. We've got a big house planted down. That's at a jaunty angle. Because we can't put it over these. These are resources. We can actually mine those. That's the stone that you mine. So there's an area back here where we could put... Probably put the chicken farm in here. That could work. Can we put that down now? kind of want to just plot out where that's going to go. I'll put the chicken coop right here behind the house. Here somewhere? Where does the house end? The house ends there. Kind of want to just line it up a little bit. Boom. Then we can put a fence around the area to say that that's the boundary of the chicken coop. For instance, coop could go from, say, here. Put it in it. That. I think we can make gates as well, can't we? So we want to weigh in. Fence. I haven't unlocked gates. Metal gate is 300. Okay. Cool. Perfect. Look at that. I kind of hoped you could drag the size of it, but apparently not. But that would work. A gate there. And I should probably put the gate down again. Maybe here somewhere. It's here would do. Surely this would work. Or would it? How does the building look? I think there's a ramp on this side, right? Animal, chickens. Yeah, kinda, but not in a bad way. I'll angle it out a little bit. Gate will go there. Doing that. Stop pulling your fists out. And then fence can go to it like that. Rest of it can go here like that. Boom. Chicken coop, or it will be soon. Stop pulling your fists out, man. Okay. That's a chicken coop. 2 more houses, I think, could be in order, though. Very least. Where are we gonna put them? So we can't really fit a house over there, I don't think. To try, but I don't think we can get one in. It's too small of an area, unless we... Yeah, the pathway... Oh, no, the pathway isn't in the way. Okay. So we could put a house here like that. Kind of angle it with the path at the back, maybe. No, it won't go in like that. Go here. I like the look of that. Boom. Okay. Yeah, we've got a house over there at an angle. We've got that one at an angle. Worry about getting fences for those as and when we get them built. But we were going to put the tavern in here on this side, kind of facing this way. I know that there are resource rocks here that we won't be able to build over, so I don't really know what kind of clearance we have. Might be able to squeeze a house in here though. Yes, we can. Okay. Put one there. Alright, I have work to do. We'll get more of that excessive amount of stone. With me for now, because that's heavy enough. 12 for each big foundation. Meanwhile, on the webcam front, so I don't have to deal with this terrible exposure levels and stuff, settings resetting all the time, I think I've pretty much decided I am going to go for the Elgato and splurge out a little bit. And I'm tempted to, while I'm at it, get the Stream Deck Plus with all the little volume knobs and stuff on. Get them both. So that might be a thing in the near future. I've just realized, look at this, there's a great big gap. Oh my god. Okay, well let's build this and we'll work on finishing that later. Let's get the foundation in for the hen house. And we're not really going to worry about getting this built first. Until we know, you know, who we're going to get to man that, because we're going to need a farmer to man it. We're going to be able to afford chickens to put in there, otherwise it's pointless. And we're going to need a season where we've already grown a bunch of rye and oats. And I don't have either of those plotted out in a field, I believe. We have carrots, we have wheat, we have cabbages, and we have onions in here. And then we have flax over here, which needs more flax than this. So I think I'm going to make another flax field here. Means over that side, potentially, going in this direction, we will have rye and oats. I do need to plot out a flax field in here at some point. I don't know if we have enough stuff for it. We can't plant it till spring. I guess we'll wait for now. We'll put this stone away. We'll need 62 sticks still. Need a log. How many more sticks do we have in storage? I'll take that many. So I need to make a hammer. Yeah, I think the Elgato camera is going to be on the cards, not the 4K one, not that.
The year is full now, yeah.
Yay! A full year! Hi, Nanny. Thank you very much for 12 months of subbing. How is it going? It's nice to see you. How's things been going with the kitchen? Is it all finally mostly done? Okay, that kind of works. I do kind of wish when you make a fence you could kind of snap it to the edge of another fence. That would be very good. Instead of just having that little gap. Ooh, we're making like the bare minimum size of a fence. There we go. That'll pen the chickens in. Kitchen is done. Excellent. I'm so pleased. That's fantastic. Okay, pathway. Go from here. Here we go. Will it go through the rock? I don't think it'll get rid of the rock if we put it through the rock, so we're gonna do it there and around the rock. Oh, it got rid of the rock anyway. Okay, cool. I kind of wanted to keep that rock. That would have been a nice garden feature, but okay, fair enough. We can put stuff in there. So it was all worth it then, I guess, right? All the messing around, all the getting things done. Nice new kitchen. Thank you very much for the resub. I'm so happy. Yes, it was worth it. Excellent. Thank you for the resub as well. I do appreciate it. It's that kind of support that's going to help me get a new webcam. So I was just about to come on to say while I was talking about getting the Elgato face cam, that yeah, every bit, every penny comes in, every sub is contributing to the webcam and Stream Deck Plus fund. So, thank you so much. And I do believe between yourself and Alchemist, we have probably filled the sub goal this for this month. So thank you. We'll keep that rolling, and we'll get a new sub goal set up next month. It all helps. It all goes back into the stream. It keeps me buying games so that I can stream them. I may end up the new PlayStation 4 on the table as well at some point, which I'm not happy about, given the fact that mine doesn't seem to want to work. But I haven't tried it. That's going to be either this afternoon's job or tomorrow's job, is to have a fiddle with it and see if I can crack it open. Oh wait, no, I should wait until I go into town on Wednesday. And I can go to Staples and get some air duster. I don't know what we're going to do in here. I could probably squeeze another small house in here. Let's have a look. Can we do... Oh, that's the wrong size. That is not the small house, Matt. This is the small house. No, we don't have enough space to get a small house in because the pathway's at an angle, so if we angle ourselves to match the pathway, we're then colliding with the other house. So something needs to go in there, I guess. We'll figure something out. You baked the entire weekend for Mother's Day. Nice! I also enjoy your stream so much, I'm glad to support. Thank you, I appreciate that, I really do. That means a lot to hear that. And I mean, even for people that are unable to support, like financially by subscribing or just giving bits, it still helps just to be here. So, even just people that tune in regularly and say hi, it keeps the ball rolling, it keeps the channel visible, and it all helps. So I do appreciate everybody that does that. Thank you so much. Kind of want to make a corner here, just to pretty it up a little bit, and then run a bit more fence there, just to kind of take the bareness off that corner. Doing a little bit of decorating now suddenly. This wasn't intentional, but I'm now in place fence mode. I'm like, okay, where else can I put fence? Yeah. I feel like a fence should come down from here just to kind of that path in some more. Kind of limited where we put a fence coming away of this resource rock. So that's just going to be like that. That'll work. What kind of stuff did you bake? Tasty treats did you make for yourself? I didn't do anything for Mother's Day because that was in March for my mother, because she's we have it in a different time of year in England, so and plus not really anything I can do now that I live half a world away. But yeah, Shy went to go see her mom yesterday and went and got blizzards from Dairy Queen. So, alright, there's this house here needs fencing. But yeah, she went to go get blizzards and took them to her mom's place for the day. I stayed in and just, I should get the path done. I stayed in, I was playing roleplay games with friends. So yeah, that was my day yesterday. There we go. I got rid of the rock again. Oh, man. I like to give my townies a little bit of a front garden as well. Let's get that in there. Wow, this lets me come in a long way on this path. Kind of hard for me to... That's not really lining up with that. I don't like that. That's going to look weird. Destroy, bonk, bonk, and bonk. Okay. I'm going to need to... here. Yeah, This kind of comes to about there. Yes, right. To about there. And then on the other side, this way, it in line and forward. Yeah, sweet. There we go. That looks better. That's going to look good when it's done. Need to go and get a bunch of sticks. Yeah, but we were talking when we went over on Saturday, because I was telling people earlier in the stream as well, but for those that missed it, Saturday, immediately after the stream, we had to go to her parents' place. Shy needs to get her winter tyres off now, the studded winter tyres, because provincial law mandates you can't drive on those all year. You have to take them off after a certain time, and we're coming up to that time. So we put the summer wheels on, and yeah, that was my job. So... But we can't do it here at the building. There's a bylaw that says that people cannot do vehicle maintenance on the property. You have to go do that shit somewhere else. So we go to a parent's place and do it on the driveway there. Because they don't want oil spilling and all that kind of stuff and other sorted grossness that comes with vehicle maintenance. You would think they would say though, but as long as all you're doing is changing a wheel, that's okay. Because you should be able to at least do that. What if I go out to my car and find I've got a puncture and my tyre went flat overnight? And it's here in the parking lot. What do I do? You know? Because you shouldn't really drive it on that punctured tyre. You're down onto the rim. You'll slice the tyre open, right? So if it can be repaired, you kind of risk losing your tyre. So, you know, I'd have to drive it out across the main road onto one of the side streets and do it there in front of someone's house, which I think is a little rude. I couldn't drive it all the way to the other end of town to go to a parent's place and swap out the wheel. So it's kind of sucks really, you know, that they don't let that happen, because especially given the fact that in the province you are mandated to have winter approved tyres. You know, during a winter season, if you don't have them, you will get written up by the cops if they pull you over and inspect your car. And they're like, these are not the right kind of tyres for the winter. You know? So, yeah. And then you've got to swap them back out again in the summer. Or you can get all year tyres, which are perfectly fine both times of the year, which I guess some people would do. But it's better to have the proper stuff out here, because the winters be savage. And but yeah, we took the car to her parents' place, and I swapped over the wheels. So we were able to do that then, and they were talking, like her parents were talking about having a bit of a garden party sometime during the year when it gets nicer again, because it's been windy as hell. So once the winds died down, I will bake a bunch of stuff. My mother-in-law likes my gingerbread cookies, so I'll make a bunch of those to take on. So I will be doing some baking at some point, or I might try something different. I get my baking books out, see if I can do like a tea bread thing, like a tea loaf or something. Maybe like a ginger nut tea loaf. What do we need to do? I feel like there was something else we were going to do during the day today, and I've ended up building a bunch of fences. We're out of sticks now, so I can't build too many more. Put down the foundations. I should wait till the log storage builds up, and then build the frame. Right, I was going to investigate the farming side of things. Now we have a load of bags. We have several hoes. How are we doing? Oh, that's not even here, that's in the other place. Fertilizer. Because I want to put down extra flax farms. 92. If I could put down at least 3 other farm patches, they'll be ready for the next season. Because I'm doing my farms in like 25s, so 5x5 square, and it's just kind of easy then to maintain I wonder, could I actually... It's still going to be separate, look. It's not going to link up. I'm going to grab these. Okay, well, in that case, fine. I will keep the theme going, at the very least, by putting the field here to 5. 5! I can count. Boom. That'll get dealt with tomorrow. Do I want another one? Let's see. Can we go all the way down to the road from here, I wonder? Nah. We can only get down to here. Damn. Okay, well that sucks. And you can only build the fields in the north, south, east, west alignment. They're fixed. You can't rotate how you draw your fields. So... I feel like that's just slightly off. Need it to be. Why is that slightly off? Yeah, why is this happening now? Look at this. It's just slightly out of sync. Why? Grr. This is gonna trigger me so hard. Look at it. Okay, that looks like it might be in line. Yes. Okay, good. That'll be in line. So these are going to be more flax fields. We should do that management on those before we forget. So we will do... to name it first, custom name. Flax again. And custom name this one. Flax. Then we specify the crop type. Oop. Done. Stop that. Changes. Same with this one. Oops. F. Plant type. Flax. That's it. Okay, so we're going to plant 75 flax in spring. I feel like from back here would be a place to start. Probably just feel this out. 2 more fields I want to plot. Know if I want to plot them immediately side by side. I'll leave a gap. I think we'll leave a gap. Gap big enough for a path. Another one. Right next door. Count. See what happens when I don't count out loud? I lose track. Field 8 is going to be boats. Right. Name that. Name this one, rye. I will do rye. Boom. So we'll see how much that gives us in terms of animal feed. and then we can look at doing the chicken coop, and then we'll look at getting chickens. And by then, I will get somebody who can look after the chickens and another person who can make animal feed in the barn, as well as thresh and make fertilizer and every other thing. Alright. Still have a load of fences to do, so we'll probably do that house first, and that one second. Sure what I'm going to put in here then. This could be something. Wonder, actually. We don't have enough technology for... Oh, that's a horse stable. Donkey shelter. Nope. I was just thinking, do I put the donkey shelter next to my house? But then again, it would make more sense if it was over here somewhere. Where the crafting area is. Okay. Sleep till the next day. Thirsty as hell. Let me quickly some water from the well. Intend for that to rhyme, but it did, so deal with it. We'll have my porridge as well. Alright. Do we have any fish now? Now that my fisherman, he has 26 dried fish and some fish meat spare as well. Well, we needed 2 of those and we needed 6 of these for a quest, which I'm almost forgetting about. So I should add that to my bar so I don't forget about it. Some Dynasty rep. Where do we take this as a borrow? Okay, we need to go there. I shall go and check on my fisherman's work order first. If we're gonna go up there, we may as well take a bunch of stuff to sell. I'll see if I can smoke some more meats. Okay. Oh yeah, so we're making excess fish meat, right? So I tell him to smoke all the dried fish meat he makes. Nice. Just making enough. Like every bit of fish he gets, he's gonna smoke. Or dry, or I call it smoking, but it's drying. But it's the same thing, I guess. You know? Smoking is a form of drying. Take some of this with me, I'll take the rest of it. God, we have so much excess meat. It's just crazy. We are becoming the Texas of the medieval times. Holy shit. I could probably turn down the hunters a little bit, maybe. But, you know, having all this excess meat is still useful. It's very useful at the very least for selling. You can trade this crap. We need a lot of money. Pay taxes, and we need to get a bunch of chickens so that we can get eggs. And eventually a donkey shelter and a donkey so that I can trade more stuff. But I feel like I can maybe halve the work order now for the hunter, because they're getting so much stuff. It's just not necessary. Not necessary for them to be running flat out. Let's drop this down to like 35% maybe. I could then get more leather. Put that up to 40%. But I could tell them to just dry some of the meat. Like, they're gonna produce 37 meat. I could tell them to dry fully half of it. Just dry up to, yeah, that would work. That would work. So they're gonna give us 24 meat a day. The kitchen does not need 24 meat a day, surely. Go have a look before we leave. Pretty damn sure the kitchen isn't going to need 24 meat per day. But this will save me having to come and dry all this meat in huge batches every time. And all I need to do is retrieve it from there and put it over there ready to sell. Let's see. What are your demands? What do you need? Needs 4 meat per day. We're still going to have an excess of like nearly 20 meat per day. Yeah. And then they turn some of it into roasted meat because they have a demand at the very least for half a roasted meat a day, and they're making a full one. I can probably turn that down. Oh god. That's the least I can do. Okay. I don't want this roasted meat stacking up too much. We need to just fine-tune some of this stuff now. Okay. We have loads of food. Way too much food. Which is not a bad thing. Alright. We are full. Nothing else I can do. I'm just going to head off to borrow and we're going to try and sell all this. If I see I think there was a guy there who does production. If I see that, I'm bringing him back. I'm going to bring him back, move him into the other house. I suppose I could also bring a woman in, except we've got a spare house now with nobody living in it, so I can always put a woman in there. Or I could put a guy in with the woman that we have in the other house. Or a woman in... no. Actually, come to think of it, Roland, who we just recruited, the special quest guy. He's such a jackass. I don't want to pair him up with anybody. He's going to be lonely forever. I've decided that's going to be a thing. So yeah, I can bring somebody in who can do production at level 3. We'll put them in the workshop. Could be very good. Let's cross here. You watch. There will be bandits along this path as well. It's been the theme today, has been literally bandits everywhere I turn. Every freaking corner I've gone to. Been bandits. We've had 3 bandit encounters now. 2 of them very successful. 1 of them killed me twice. With lucky fucking headshots from arrows. That was the thing I was going to look at. What do we need? Maybe I can have a look in my technology. No doubt come under the smithing, right? So would that be smithy? You need get copper bolts to make a crossbow. That's weird. You can make bolts for crossbows before you can make the crossbow. But we're coming up to smithy 2. We're going to upgrade that. We're going to get a crossbow. I will use that shit. Because I bet that one, like the crossbow probably has really good accuracy opposed to a bow and fires quicker without the need for like strenuous holding of the arrow, burning stamina every time we try to draw an arrow and then waiting for the hand to steady. I'll be able to just go fire a crossbow bolt. I should probably investigate poisoned arrows as well. Might be usable. Have we looted this before? Probably have. Yeah, looted that. Always worth double checking because sometimes they might respawn loot. It takes a long time for broken down carts to disappear. Stay for several seasons and then they... Eventually the landscape becomes littered with them and it's just weird. Oh no. I dried the meats that I was going to bring out here for somebody. Shit! Okay, well we're here now. Guess we're coming back soon. I may as well at least get my other business done while we're here. I was gonna bring this woman fish meat and regular meat, and I dried it all, and she won't take that, I guess. Here's the craftsman.
Hail, friend.
Right, show me your wares.
Products here.
I will sell you, all the meats. Here we are. Dried fish meat. And regular meat, non-fish meat, land fish. He doesn't really sell anything I'm interested in buying. I will eventually be able to make all of that stuff, and most of it's trade goods anyway. Baskets are useless to you. Can't really use them. Let's have a look. Who has good production? Anybody? Neither of you. Oh. Guess it was the other town? Might have been in Gostovia, or it might have been up in Baranica. Somebody had a good production person sitting town. Alright, well, I guess we're coming back this way soon. Meat again and fish meat again. You'd think to yourself, well, why not go fish while you're here? Go get your arrows and shoot a couple of fish. Yes, but then you get the fish. You don't get the meat. You have to take it back to a fisherman's hut and fillet it. Get the meat out of it. Which has tripped me up before. I took this quest once and I was like, oh cool, I can do this, and went and got fish, and it's like, no, you still don't have fish meat. I'm like, I literally have fish. What is wrong with you? And then I realized it wants actual fillets. It wants the actual fish meat, not a fish. So they want it filleting because they're lazy. Whereas if I kill that bird and harvest the stuff from it, I will have the meat that I need. But we do have 3 fish actually back in the stockpile. I should probably go and get those 3 fish at the very least. Fillet them anyway. Get 6 meat and just bring it back. Can't believe I did that. I literally grabbed what I needed from storage and then went and grabbed more and was like, I'll just go and smoke all this excess stuff while I'm here. Ay, ay, ay. That is what we call having a senior moment. When you realize the grey hairs are seeping into your brain. Oh boy. It's a nice run, it's a nice day, it could be raining. Could be a thing. I'm trying to think what I want for lunch. I'm getting a bit hungry. I had oatmeal for breakfast today, but I don't know what it is lately. But last month, I don't know if I have like a bloody parasite or something, but the last month, I eat and then an hour later I'm starving still. I'm ignoring it because I don't want to get fat, or fatter. Already kind of chubby. But I've lost a lot of weight and I don't want to go back to what I was before I lost some weight. But I do want lunch soon. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, because now the guy's drying all the fish meat, right? But I've got a perch here, a roach, regular meat. 6 of those again. Then I'm gonna go and skin these. Get fish meat out of them. We only need 2. I've got 3 fish. What are the odds I won't get 2 fish meat from 3 fish? Pretty damn non-existent. Come to his craft bench. Yeah, there we go. Look, see. Roach alone. That gives 4 fish meat for the perch. Nice. More than I need. I'm good. Right. And back we go. And we'll go via Gustovia this time and double check first, see if there's a production person there. Wifey's in the field, working hard, getting it all rubbed up and fertilized and ready for the next season. So I put down 4 farm plots. We're not going to have enough fertilizer. Oh man, that's a good point. We had like 90 fertilizer or 90 something fertilizer, I think like 91. Need 100 because I just put down 100 squares of field. I may buy some fertilizer while we're out then. So while we're in Gustovia, I'll buy 10 fertilizer. We have all the way through till winter, the end of winter. But then again, I think one of the crops can be planted in winter. I think we can plant wheat in winter. Right. So there's going to be some planting next season. I'm hoping we can get to winter before the end of the stream. Yeah, I want to get some lunch soon, and oh, excuse me, I need to record some BattleTech for YouTube. Get a video out this week. I was trying to get 3 out a week, and I think it's become a bit too much. Like with the recording and then the editing, each episode takes several hours to edit down, so really just find I don't have that kind of time. I honestly thought that noise then in the song was here, that weird animal noise that just happened. I was like, what? Oh! Yeah, I would like to get a little recording done today, and then I can edit it tomorrow. Get it out on Wednesday. Need to chop another couple of other streams up. I haven't done any Guild Wars chop up in a while. Hey, Dead Money Joe! Hello! How's it going? It is good to see you. I do hope everything is well in your place of the world. We're just doing a little bit of light trading. We did a bit of hunting today. I killed a bear and a bison, and I got a bison skull. Okay, let's see. Production, production, production. None of them have production. Well, shite. Okay, let's go to the farmer. We'll go and buy some fertilizer. Not even in his thing again. These guys be slacking all the time. Edwin, show me your wares. Fertilizer. He has manure, which we can turn into fertilizer. I think it's a 1-to-1. Don't sell fertilizer. Interesting. I will need ryegrain. Actually, yeah, ryegrain. When does that plant? Oh, this plant's in autumn. Oh no! 25 ryegrain right now. Oh boy, I hope we've got 2 days left in autumn, I think. What about oats? They plant during the spring. Okay, oat grain. I want to say I have oat grain, but I think it's in the kitchen to make food. I ate too good and fell to sleep, and now I'm up again. But other than that, I'm good. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Okay, let's just buy 10 manure. Pretty sure only 1 manure is needed for 1 fertilizer. Do that. He's got fertilizer already, but it costs more. Maybe buying the manure was better. I don't know. I think we'll do that. What else was I gonna do? Well, you know what? I don't know if we do have the oat grain, but I'm gonna buy it anyway. 25 oat grain. Even though it doesn't plant till spring. But no, the rye plants in autumn. And only autumn. Well, heck. I think I did buy a load of oats though, but I think it's food. It's food oats that I got. Okay. That's some of the stuff I need. We need to get that the rye field up and running. I might need to go back to town and grab a hoe and do that myself. I don't know if the wife will be able to do all the fields before the end of autumn. Usually takes a good 2 to 3 days for them to do that many fields on their own. And then we can plant. Get this in before autumn finishes, and hopefully we'll harvest it in spring. Then we've got oats to plant in spring, and by summer or autumn the next year, we'll know how much oat and rye we've got from that one patch of field we put down. And it'll give us a good idea then to judge whether or not we can get chickens. Although I've mapped out a chicken coop area, we will eventually get those. I think it would be a good idea to have the source of meat, eggs and food and stuff in the town. Just to diversify the menu as well, if nothing else. I like my townies to have access to a lot of different foods, and I think egg is going to be useful for other stuff like in the baking when we eventually get there. She's in here. Oh, Jesus, hi. Oh, I'm like, where the hell are you? Oh boy, she's just lurking by the door. Hi, I brought you some meat. Ugh. Excellent. Well, that's right, and Alwyn wanted us to have another archery contest with him. Let's wait till winter. We'll do that then. We do need to speak to Unagost as well about Kestralis, the story. 10 inhabitants to get to the next stage of the next main quest, which will give us a bigger building limit of 60. So, yeah. And having at least 5 workers was part of that, so we're good. Getting pretty late. Let's head back. We will hunt for a production person another day. I think I'm gonna need to go to Baranica. I believe they were up there actually, so... What I might do for my lunch, I might make one of those egg omelette quesadillas that I've been making. Ham and egg and cheese. Basically, you just shred up some deli meat ham, and you... Oh no, I don't think we have any left. I think I messed up the other day. I may put turkey on it then. See how that goes. It's a lunch version. Yeah, but you just whisk a couple of eggs up, pour them into a warm pan with a little bit of butter, and flour tortilla on top. The eggs have like... I usually whisk in some herbs and some like pepper, salt. Pour it in, really thin layer, almost as if you're making like a crepe. Then you put a flour tortilla on top. You then get... I find it's easier to get the back of a teaspoon and just like scoop up a little bit of butter out of the pot and spread that on the back with the teaspoon. It's easier to do than a knife. In like a high-sided pan, trying to angle a knife to spread is not easy. but also the heat coming through will help melt the butter and it makes spreading it around easier. Back of a spoon, smear it around until you've well buttered the other side of the tortilla, by which time the egg is mostly cooked all the way through, enough on the bottom that you can then flip it over. So get a spatula, flip, spread some cheese over there, like shredded cheese. You can then put over whatever meats you want, deli meats. If you want to make a breakfast version, you can have like shredded fried potatoes, like for hash brown type. Put that on there if you want, and chopped, cooked garlic sausage or any other type that you want, or crumbled up Italian sausage meat. Spread it on. You know, just go nuts. Pick your filling, basically. And seasoning salt as well goes in. That's a thing. And yeah, you cook the other side of the tortilla for a moment, like just a minute or so to get it started, and then fold it. And just keep flipping it over until have the tortilla at the desired like golden crispness. Take it out, chop it up. Got a breakfast quesadilla. It is an omelette quesadilla. And it's pretty cool. I quite like making them. What are we going to do now? I still have some fish meat left. I'm going to stick it in here for now. Try that later. Right. So, oat grain with going resource storage. Here's a problem. If I do have any grain. 50. I'm telling my kitchen to make oatmeal. They could potentially eat all of this grain before season comes around, and I don't want to do that. I might put this somewhere else for now. Rye grain, on the other hand, we don't have them doing anything with, so I'm going to stuff that in there. Did we actually have any rye? We didn't. No. Okay. Newer, I'm going to turn it into fertilizer, which should be in here anyway, right? How much fertilizer do we have? 42. But then again, she's probably already gotten around to fertilizing a couple of sections of field by now, right? Let's go have a look. It's fertilized on... She's fertilized 3 of the fields already. Oh, so she's already on the rye field. Oh no, these are the oats. Not on the rye field yet. But yeah, 42 fertilizer left. She's gonna be just... She needs 50 in total for both of these, so... Yeah. Lots of fields. I might need to get another farmhand as well. That might be a thing. Do we get another farmer first? We have 3 population slots left. 2 guys and a woman. Move into the town. Oh, it's 2 manure. Okay, well, we gotta go back and get more. Which actually probably would have been more worthwhile. Getting the actual fertilizer. I think the manure cost us like 5. Fertilizer would have cost us 7.5, so... Whoops. Well, we only need 3 more anyway. But do I have enough rot to make 3 more fertilizer? No, I don't think I do. I would have used it. I only have 5 left. You need 10 rot fertilizer, so that's no good. Okay. Well, if she's doing that, I should probably go and grab a hoe. Get on with this as well. Stone hoe. Yeah, that's the last one as well. Am I telling the smithy to make stone hoes? I can't remember. I think I am. No, I'm not. I think I was making those myself. Okay. What do I need for stone hoes? I don't think we make these in handcrafting. Wooden hoes in handcrafting. I need to make stone hose over at the smithy. Let's just crack on with this for now. Drop stone hoe on taskbar 5. Let's go grub up a field. It'd be better off if I can get this field grubbed up and fully fertilized before she fully fertilizes the oat field. In fact, fuck it, no. I'm gonna go and grab 25 fertilizer real quick before she does. Ah! Close! Run! Run! I don't mind if she doesn't finish the oat field for now. The oat field can wait. I, on the other hand, plan on getting 25 fertilizer. Did I put the oats in here, by the way? I think I did, didn't I? Nope, they're still there. Good. I'm gonna put those in the farming hut. There we go. It's a race against time. They're gonna go in there. Technically this is a resource storage as well, and I think they can plant grain from there. We'll find out next spring. But I don't think that the food storage can take stuff out. It's the food... sorry, not storage. Kitchen. The cooking place. Grub this up. There we go. Here we go. Do this ourselves. A little fiddly sometimes with the targeting. We need the rye field. I suppose as well I could have just... there was no panic. I could have just swapped the fields over and made the one that she's already done rye. Whichever one gets fully fertilized gets to be the rye field. We're not going to get a whole load of rot fertilizer until summer. We have to wait for the spring berries. Or we're going to have to throw a load of our own food into the... oh, I didn't bring a bag. We're going to have to put a load of our own food into the composters. Might be a good test. So I was asking earlier, right? Cabbage is going to be bigger than a berry. Each berry gives 1 rot, and we can get 600 in the compost bin. But a cabbage will be bigger, so we'll get less than 600 in. Did we still, from a full bin, get 600 rot? Or do we just get 1 rot? Like, do bigger items turn into more rot? I don't know. This is a thing we need to find out, I think. We have to do science! Do I still have a bag? No, I don't. Okay. I think I put the other bag back in here. So she must have used it up. Alright, simple bag on the toolbar. Open it up. And make a fertilizer bag. I should have brought the rye grain with me, and then and another bag, and then I can actually fucking... I'm bad at this. This is why I get other people to do these jobs for me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm being incredibly inefficient here. But not only do I have the 25 fertilizer, I want the 25 rye grain and another simple bag, because I'll probably use this bag up fertilizing the field. They tear apart very easily. So yeah, then I can fertilize the field and I can plant afterwards. Here we go. Fertilize. Oh, we need to also hoe the field afterwards, and then we can plant. That's right. That's right. Spread this rot around, and then you've got to work it into the soil, right? That's how you do it. That's how the pros do it. I should know, I've played enough Farming Sim. Then again, you don't do that in Farming Sim. kind of, but not. Like the liquid fertilizer you spray on, for instance, you just, or even the solid pellets, you just kind of spread it on after you plant the crop, and then you're done. But if you grow the composting plants, you then cultivate it into the field. That gives you fertilized field. Can kind of do it. But anyway, this isn't a farming sim game. So we need now to get the hoe out and begin doing this. In the dark, field planted today. That would be very good, or I might wait till light. Then I can see what we'll see if I can still see what I'm doing. Yeah, the only other game I've been playing lately has just been tons and tons of Space Engineers. Slippery slope to fall back into. I've been desperately trying to survive on this planet. Not because I'm struggling to get resources, but because I'm struggling not to get shot at by the NPCs that spawn overhead and just shoot at me. They haven't done that in a while. I owe them a black eye for what they have done, so... Rye grain! There we go. Yeah, we can still kind of see what we're doing. First thing I'm doing is I've got a mod that gives you like a shield. So that's going to be that's the first priority. Get a shield up. And then I don't have to worry about my base getting shot at when I'm not. It requires resources that are very rare or hard to get. Platinum. Non-existent on a planet apparently. That's been a lot of fun. Just, you know, my own personal entertainment. But I got no time for that when I'm done streaming, because I gotta go and record Battletech. Get it up on the channel. It's a bit of a shame that I've kind of put on the back burner the idea of doing the motorsport management series. That would have been pretty cool. There we go, boom, done. Yeah, it would have been pretty cool to kind of do it as like a sports day, once a week release like, you know, the practice session and then the race, and then the following week, in the early part of the week, release the management side of things, decision makings and stuff like that. But it's a lot of editing work, and there's stuff I want to do with it that I still don't know how to do, so I want to learn first how to work with Dynasty and get what. I found out how to do picture-in-picture, which would be pretty cool. You know, that would work. Put these bags away, I don't need that. Oh, these bowls, I keep forgetting about the bowls. My kitchen is begging for bowls to be deposited every 5 minutes so they can carry on cooking things. God, I'm almost dying of thirst as well. Speaking of food. Yeah, you get platinum in space. It's mostly on asteroids, right? So, yeah. Which I don't want to go to space yet because I have no means of defending myself. Hence the need for a shield. Stew. Get a couple more. And I want to get some of the older cabbages. I just want to get the one. One cabbage for now. I want to see what it rots down into. We have so much cabbage, it's fucking unreal. We can plant that twice a year, so we get more cabbage than we know. In fact, I am tempted. Just put the rest into the other. So I'm going to put one into one, and then I'm going to put the rest in the other so I can see what one does. Yeah, or wreckage, right? Like, but I think on the planet, at least none of the NPC encounters that I've had have had any like items on the grid that are like advanced materials. So it's a little difficult. What else did we get? Loads of onions. I grab 2 porridge. Those now as well. And I can't find my way out because it's dark in here. Right, last thing to do before bed. I think we'll play until we get to winter. Yeah, oh man, there's loads of rot in here. Oh, cool. I must have put a bunch of stuff in and forgot about it. I'm going to put 1 cabbage in there. I just want to see what it rots down into. Compared to, say, like a berry, you know. So again, I don't think I'd get 600 cabbages in there. In order to figure that out, though, I've got to fill the whole thing with cabbages, so I don't want to do that. Then we won't have any cabbages. All right. It looked like somebody was sleeping in the other bed. Then I was like, what the fuck? Last day of autumn. Let's make it a good one. Alright, so the rye field is done. I have some rot in my inventory that I should turn into fertilizer so that she can finish fertilizing all the fields. Let's take this extra here as well. 9! Nice! That'll be more than enough. Excess, I only had 4 bits left there. I'll put this in the resource storage. Why do I have 50 cabbages in my thing still? Can I not put them in here? Guess I didn't. Oh, because we have filled this. Oh, okay. Those were extras. We have filled this. So yeah, that's not 600 cabbages in the compost bin. Okay. But I'd be curious to see if we get 600 rot out of it. This is for science. Because if we do, then composting old food is still a good idea. Otherwise, it's like it's very inefficient compared to composting the berries we get in spring. Okay, well, the field is being done. I should busy myself with another trade run. Some more money. I still have bowls in my inventory, oh my god. Go and put those away, and the kitchen has bowls to use. Bowls away. I need to get all the leather, turn as much of it as I can. Ah, I'm doing this all wrong. What am I doing? Bags? Some bags. Not going to make any wicker baskets or buckets or anything, but need all the logs. Planks. So we've got a load of bags. I have anything in? I have some buckets already that still need selling, right? So let's do that. Excess leather. Back. For now. Let's see how a couple of days of dried meat and fish looks. We did dial down the hunting a little bit, so there's less getting done because we're just overproducing. The amount of meat we have is ridiculous. Bunch of roasted meat here. So all split up because it's all at different, you know. Sell some of the old stuff. It's all at different durability levels. Some stew to take with me. Get the salted meat out. The dried meat, we only have 13. A bunch of dried fish. I'm already overburdened. Oh boy. Encumbered is my natural state. We're gonna go to Baranica, I think. Or was it wrong? Let's go to Baranica. It is kind of closer. Oops. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse you too. Okay. So we need a production specialist. So that we can get them in the workshop. What else do I need? Another farmer, I guess. Wouldn't be a bad thing. Another farmer to work the field. Think of the production buildings that we have. Do we have the herbalist? That's extraction, isn't it? Let's have a look. Buildings. Extraction. We have a herbalist hut. Maybe we should get a herbalist. Plot out a place to put the herbalist hut down. Wonder if that'll squeeze into the space that we have between the two big houses on the upper road. It probably would. I'll have a look at that when we get back. So we need someone with good extraction. But I think for now, I'll just get a production person over here. Worst comes to worst, we could get a hunter as well. But just to get a bit of extra food. But I think we're not struggling on food at all. Doing pretty well. We have one person hunting and they're feeding the whole town. But it'd be nice to get the 10 people done for the quest. I do hope I don't encounter bandits up here, though. I don't know if I've run up here in autumn. I know sometimes there is a bandit camp further up here. We have encountered it. But honestly, I feel like we've found all the bandits this season. We have found them all. We must have. So I've encountered like 4 bandit camps or something stupid. 3 or 4 at least. I can get somebody making like a basket a day or something, or 2 baskets a day, and then they can just pile up, and then I can go sell them. That wouldn't be too bad. Fence there. I do this every time I come to this damn town. I try to cut through, and then I'm like, oh, nope, there's a fence in the way. Look around the right way. Okay, can we sell this shit to? There is actually a herbalist here. In here? Yeah, because that's the herbalist hut. So it's a tiny little hut. It might fit into that spot. Oh, Jesus. Alina is the goat merchant. This guy's the herbalist. Hi. You want any of these? Dried meat is a kind of herb, right? Buckets. You can put herbs in the buckets. They're very useful. Roasted meat. You can season it with the herbs. I don't know. Look, just take my stuff. Buy my stuff off of me. It's you to figure out what you do with any of it. Let's see. Poison. It is tempting to make some poison arrows. They do sell them though. Look, it's like 60 for the poison, and then a poison bronze arrow is 21. So many potions.
See you soon.
Yeah, it would be good to use those against bandits, I think. Get some poison arrows in there. Okay. Oh, 1 in production. 3 in hunting. Well, boo. I guess we're going to Baranica? Ay. Get up to Baranica, we can have a good look. See if there's a production person there. And if not, we'll go across to Tutkia. And if not, we'll go across to Rolnica, and eventually we will find somebody that suits our needs. And if we don't, we'll put out an ad in Craigslist or something. They've got that in the medieval days, right? They had a Craigslist? Surely they did. Pretty sure there was a guy called Craig in the medieval times who kept a list. So they will have had Craigslist. Fact. Disputable historic fact. I also wonder if the bandits might be over at the cave. Worth checking out. 'Cause it makes me wonder what would happen, like if you set one of these caves up as a mine, and then the bandits decide, no, they're not there this time, but yeah, sometimes they've like barricade it and set up shop there, and it's like, what would happen? And stuff, or salt. Iron, copper, salt again. More? That's a stone. Cool. Like, what would happen if you own that mine? Do they actually not spawn there anymore, or do they keep spawning there sometimes and you have to go clear them out? That would be pretty fun. And not at the same time. That would be very tedious. Like, you send your NPCs and they die because bandits were there. Like, I didn't know that. Alright. Who in here wants a job? Apparently neither of you. You don't have production at that level? Oh boy. You're a tailor. I don't need you. Although, what I think I do. I will buy your linen thread while I'm here.
My wares never disappoint.
You have fabric and you have thread. How much can I get? If I get 10, that will give me 5 lanterns worth. So we have loads of... Sorry, bird, am I in your way? We have loads of linen thread sitting back, but it's currently like reserved to be used to make hunting spears, fishing spears, sorry. But if I turn 5 of those 10 thread that I just bought now into cloth, you need a cloth, a thread, and you need some sticks and stones, and you can make those standing lanterns. And there's a couple of places around the town I still want to illuminate. For public safety reasons, you know, this comes onto me as the mayor of the town, is that I need to have public spaces and workspaces lit well. Thanks, OSHA, telling me how to run my town. So you know what'll happen? Somebody will trip, they'll land on their logging axe, you know, business side up. Before you know it, they've lost half a face and then they're suing you in court. They'll say, well, it was dark, I couldn't see. Could you imagine if that was even a thing that this game did? Oh boy. Running a town and you get sued because you didn't take care of a particular public safety and health problem. Oh man. That would be hilarious. Oh my god, where are all the production people? Nobody. Guy has extraction. Have a herbalist hut yet though. To actually go and build one. I guess we're going to Rolnica. You know what I'm going to do as well? I'm going to swim to Rolnica. I'm going to swim to that island and then across there. Or maybe I'll just keep going to the sea. And just say, F it. Done. I didn't want to be a manager. I didn't want to be the leader of a town. I'm just going to give myself to the ocean. Or maybe not. Let's keep going. We can do this. We have the strength. This has the added advantage of giving me a bath. I should probably drink while I'm in here. Delicious river water. Most of the day, like the sun's somewhere over there now, about to come down. Spent most of the day looking for a civvy that we can hire that has production at level 3. Like the higher the better. I found that even level 3 is difficult. We have the level 3 on our smithy and they're struggling to make enough knives for my hunters to use and enough axes for my loggers to use and enough picks for my my stone extractors to use. It's just not enough. Although we have fiddled a little bit with the quota now. I think we're meeting that desire. It'll be nice if... What's Piggy doing? He's a happy piggy. He's just jumping up and down with joy. How much do pigs cost? 2,250. Okay. We've got nothing to sell and there's one person. Oh my god, they are terrible. Okay. We're never going to find anybody, are we? We resort to going to Denica? Have I already looked at Denica? Cannot remember. We looked at the people who were in Denica. Oh, this music is perfect for the task we have at hand. This is traveling music. Yep. I mean, there's got to be a civilian somewhere who needs a job. Who's good at production. I also don't really know what tools they need. I get the feeling that the workshop's going to need knives. Yep. So every now and then I may have to make like 10 knives or something and just dump them in the storage. Speaking of which, there is actually a notification that somebody doesn't have everything they need. And again, it's the kitchen. They are out of resources for scrambled egg. Oh, I'm going to turn that off. No more scrambled egg. We don't need it. Yep, there we go. That cleared it. I kind of wish that tooltip up in the top corner was a little more informative at a glance. It's literally like, there are X number of problems, and then you go to the management screen and you can't really quickly find the problems, you know, or at least in there should be like a breakdown of your kitchen does not have ingredients for scrambled egg. They are missing eggs and bowls or something, you know, or plates rather, not bowls. So it should give you something like that. And your hunting lodge problems, knives missing, you know, and things like that. Instead of me having to click through all of them, because some of the stuff isn't always set up fully the way it needs to be. Like I have, for instance, a well, and if I go here, I could assign somebody to the well, so would it come under extraction? So there is a problem with the well, because nobody's assigned to it. But they don't show up at the very least in the top corner. That would... Nonetheless, it does clutter. Like the barn, there's nobody assigned there. The hen house needs building. You know, like, I should be able to dismiss those and say, yeah, that's not important. Done yet. Houses need building. You know, like there's 4 housing problems, but they're all fine. So I shouldn't have to worry. But at the very least, having a list of things where it says, hey, you know, this place doesn't have the tools, your lumberjack doesn't have an axe. That would be very useful, I think. Or your smithy is out of stone or iron, or they need to fill a work order. It lets you know immediately what problem you need to be dealing with instead of clicking through every single building you have running to see if, like, well, what do I need to fix them? No, they're fine. What about this guy? No, they're fine. What about this guy? Oh, they're the one who's run out of stuff. What have they run out of? Logging camp. Mine now. Oh, beer. Delicious. There a tool hanging about? There is. It's a copper axe. Cool. I will give that to my lumberjack. So I have 2 iron axes, so one of them is nearly done though. I haven't chopped a tree down in forever. I think I've used it a lot just to actually hit animals, you know, to kill them. Like once they've slowed down enough to no longer need to hit them with arrows, you can chase them, you can just run up and hack away at them with an axe until they die. Save an arrow. Sounds very barbaric when you say it out loud, doesn't it? Sounds awful. Life wasn't easy in these days. Medieval times were brutal. Let's have a look. 1 and 2 in production. Okay. Well, I'm done with you. I will look around again in winter. We'll see if we can find somebody to work in the workshop. Surely somebody will need it. I do know there's a bandit camp over here, but we did kill everybody at it, so they should be gone for the season. I'm going to quick save it, just in case. And you know, if they've not gone, if they've respawned, I did steal all their firewood, so they're going to be cold. Hee. Or mine. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're kind of here still, just freaking out. Falling from the sky. Oh boy. So the dead guys are still here. Oh, that's freaky and terrible, and I love it. That's such a weird bug. It's like it's trying to teleport their bodies back to the camp for some reason. Because here's one of them. There were 4. But here's one of them. So the other 3 have disappeared, but one of them is trying to spawn back at camp, but ends up in the air and is already still a corpse. Very weird. Well, I think we should have some resources. Oh, we need to finish that other house still. We didn't actually make that house livable. I was waiting for logs and then I got distracted. Should probably do that. And I do have some. There's also, I did see these before. There are stumps I didn't pull up. So I should get those just to clean the area up. But I was rushing. I didn't cover these stumps. So when I do that, these logs that I'm getting from the stumps will be used. That's all of them. Yeah, seems like we got them all. Hammer out. Finish that other house real quick. Worry about all these others later. Done! The house is now livable. I declared that earlier, but erroneously. And since I have a whole bunch of them left, put a few in here. Alright. Need to make on the loom linen thread. Oh, 5 of them. Hang on. Let me tell you how many I need. 5. And we'll get some lanterns out here. We needed 3 stone per lantern. It's just a stick? Hang on, let me double check. Yeah, 1 stick, 3 stones. I have 2 sticks in my inventory. 3 more. Then we need 15 of these. So where was I going to put these? I was going to put 1 here, right? Good. 1 here. Do we have any at all around the production areas? Put it over here. Here you go, bit of light, and you're done. Well, bye. We're gonna need 1 perhaps here. And when we get this built, we'll need another 1 over here, but not built yet. Is there anywhere else we could put it? Make more sense. Got some coming all the way down to here. Oh, the fishing hut. Doesn't have a... I don't think there's even a pathway going to it. I keep meaning to do that. Oh no, there is a path. Okay, I did do the path. I just didn't put a torch in front of it. There we go. So another 1 here might actually be in order as well. Let's see. Extraction, herbalist hut. Can we get 1 over here? It was with the garden party at my house. Why wasn't I invited? We could. Okay, that's what we're gonna put in here. Herbalist hut. There we go. Nice. I knew we'd find a little something to put in that space. What do you think, wife?
How is life treating you?
Want something to nibble? Eat this. She gave me an apple. Thank you. Be well, my love. She might actually give me more quests in the future as well. Okay. Eat my foods because I'm still hungry. Put the bowls away. Oh, also got the salt. It's iron ore that we were carrying that we don't need. Anything else we should be throwing in here? Copper axe. That's right. Alright, I feel like we are good here. Go grab some more food so I don't need to have the next stream. Gravy, because that's delicious. Mushroom soup. Potage. We have loads of stew. I'll get one of those. Look at this, right? What is this? Are we having a get-together with neighbors? Wasn't informed. Oh, beer away. Extra torch away. Okay. Have plenty of bows ready, just in case we need them. This is the last day of autumn. That's probably what we're having, is like kind of an end of autumn festival. Alright. Kind of wondering what we're going to do over here as well. Or build just more houses. Let's go housing. Tavern in here. Set way the heck back. We're going to have to leave that space way over. The tavern is like the last thing we're going to be able to build. Mainly because of the number of technology points we need for a tavern. Holy God. What does it come under? It's like the last thing you really get to build. 10,000 building points. We're not even at 500 yet. Oh boy. Are there any technologies we should be buying? Oh, got everything from there. The Hunter Lodge, bird traps, badger fur rug. We could start looking at decorating people's houses now. I may need in the winter to run around and do a bunch of maintenance as well, like repair people's stuff. That should be a thing. The herbalist hut, we don't have any of the schemes. I will get the boar rug as well. It's full. Goat rug from the fishing hut, a deer trophy. I have the skulls. Longbow as well. Ooh, it's probably much better than the standard bow that we're using, but I'm going to buy the deer trophy. That's pretty much it. Coming up to a hunting lodge level 2, survival skills are up to 964. And there's the recurve bow will come with that. We'll be updating the hunting lodge, will probably give us more functionality or make the hunting lodge more, like, resource efficient, perhaps. More capacious and sturdier than the simple version. Okay, so maybe it just has more storage, which is weird because they never use the storage. All the stuff from the hunting hut goes here. If once you get a food storage, it comes here. So all the meat. You know what? Actually, we've got plenty of that. I'm gonna dry 100 of that. I'm gonna take this last fish meat and use 2. Just this last little bit of daylight. But yeah, it comes to the food storage, so I don't know why it would need a bigger storage. I guess if you never make the food storage, I don't see why you wouldn't, because without that, your kitchen doesn't run. Like, if you get an NPC in the kitchen, it doesn't do anything. Because they've got no food storage to pull the food from. They don't take it from here. This doesn't count as food storage. So, kind of weird to me. Imagine if I didn't have fast crafting switched on. Doing these one by one, 100 of them, 6 or 7 seconds a time. You'd be here for a while. You emerge and be like, what year is it? So the apple orchard is now established. And we have rye planted. We have carrots. What other things get planted in the winter? Oh no, winter is carrots. What did we plant in spring? Oh, something else got planted. Wheat. Okay, so we've got wheat planted and we've got rye planted. None of anything else we do gets planted apart from... So we'll be planting carrots in the winter. Farmer something to do. And everything else is in the spring. It's going to be all hands on deck. Which is why I kind of want to get into the farmer. But then they stand around idle for most of the year. It's something you don't want to put lots of townies on unless you want to micromanage it and each season move people around different jobs, right? But I don't know if that's really good. It might not really be a good idea. Where's my blacksmith? Samboja, who's doing blacksmithing? No, they're in the kitchen. They're halfway to production 4. That'll be good. Yeah, Samboja's almost halfway through production as well for the kitchen, so that's pretty cool. Oh man, the condition of some of these buildings as well, like the kitchen. That's a newer building than some of the others, and that is really worn down already. Hunting Lodge is definitely in the air soon, so that's probably going to be the winter job, is to run around and repair some of these buildings, because they're all in the green, but I don't want them to get into the red, and I don't know if we need resources. We do. Probably need to have stuff with us, like sticks or something, and logs, and... Oh, because it's not repairing. I guess we're going to figure that out. Okay. Winter cometh. We have a random thing. It's been a while since we had one of these. A mysterious man came to your village. He claims that he knows a lot about the wilderness and can teach you some skills for some golden coins. I can decline him. I can't do 2 because I don't have a survivalist skill of between 0 to 4. I have level 7, so dude, I already know plenty. And I can show him I know more if I had hunting skill at level 5 to 10. I only have it at 1. So that would be pretty, that would own him. Or I could ask him about more hunting for 1,000. You have 2,700. That might be a good thing. Alright. Teach me your ways, oh yogi of hunting. Okay. Do 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 do. How did that do? So he boosted us another level. If I do more hunting levels, I feel like steady hand might be useful. Less noise tracker. Oh, track animals in inspector mode. I want it. I want it now. Okay, well. It's snowy out there. So we're going to leave it. That's going to do it for the day, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being here.